I'm going to do a really quick review of the Sumosys 700. Like a lot of people, I saw it come up on Facebook and you don't know if it's for real or not. And I see a lot of videos on YouTube about it and they don't really give me the warm fuzzy that this is a real thing because they're a little too polished, a little too whatever. So I took the risk. I bought the Sumosys 700 and I'm going to tell you guys about it. Because I really like it. Being a Gen Xer, these are the games that I grew up with. So, if you got a dad around my age, I'm 48, and you're looking for a Christmas gift, this would probably be a really good one. But let me go into what it really is. First off, it's a Raspberry Pi. So, if you know what a Raspberry Pi is and you know how to, manipulate those, look no further. You can DIY this thing yourself. Where the real value comes in is in the software and the way it's set up, because I've messed around with emulations and ROMs before, and these things are getting harder and harder to come by now, or harder to find. But this thing has it all in one spot. So let me show you what it actually does. So when you turn it on, this thing boots up right away. I mean, this is literally a plug and play thing. It needs an HDMI cord and it comes with a power supply. I ordered mine with the wireless controllers. The software is Recalbox. You could download this software yourself for free. You could find the ROMs and add it yourself for free. But if you look right here, on the MAME, on the coin-op games, it comes preloaded with 2,097 games on it. The 2600, it's got 557 games on it. 7800, 65. ColecoVision's 156. Vectrex is 33. Now, you can add games yourself. It doesn't come with the Odyssey 2 system. I added this myself because one of my friends had one. I always kind of wanted one back in the day, but we were fully invested in Atari 2600. I added 17 games. There's a lot more that you can get. TurboGrafx 16, 284 games. SuperGrafx, 5 games. Nintendo Entertainment System, 1,217 games. Nintendo Disk System, 173. Super Nintendo, 1,024. Nintendo 64, 79. Sega SG 1000. I don't even remember this game back in the day. It's got 78 games. Master System, 363. Sega Genesis, 904. I did have a Sega Genesis back in the day. 36 on Genesis 32. Neo Geo. This system was expensive back in the day. I don't know anybody who had it. It was 136 games. PlayStation has 3. Timex Sinclair. This was another one I saw back in the day that I didn't own. And I added 3 games myself. Again, that goes back to the expandability. The Lynx has got 84 games. Game & Watch. Okay, now this is really interesting. This is like the battery operated games that you would buy at like Walmart or whatever. And so example, let me pull up one. Donkey Kong. Okay. So I don't know if y'all remember those, but these are on here. I didn't expect to see this on here. And again, you know, shooting the video. Of course, I having a little technical difficulty with the navigation, but that's my fault. That's not the system. The system's set up great. Anyway, you got Virtual Boy here. Game Boy Color's got 606 games. Game Boy Advance, it's got 1,077. Game Gear is 295. 76 games for Neo Geo Pocket. Wonder Swan, whatever that is, it's got 44 games and Wonder Swan Color. And then it brings us back to MAME. I mean, you know, just going through here, I know I brought up Donkey Kong on the battery operated stuff, but I think there's like 8 versions of Donkey Kong on this system. So if you want to play the coin op, if you want to play the Atari 2600 version, it's all on here. The bottom line is, I bought the system. I turned around and I bought one for my dad because I knew he'd be interested, because who do you think was buying me the video games back in the day when I was a kid? It was him. So I liked it so much I bought 2. Probably going to end up buying another one as a present. Again, it's a Raspberry Pi 3. If you know how to mod this stuff, if you got the time to download the ROMs yourself, and you know the spots to get them, that's perfect. But if you don't, in my opinion, for $146, this is a pretty good value just for the amount of stuff that's on this. And like I say, it's plug and play, it's seamless, it just works really good. And that's it.